3, 2, 1, mark. Thanks. Hello and welcome to the insev podcast number 2. I'm Craig, the resident sleeper spy agent from Glasgow Uni. I'm joined today by Michael Harrison Michael Kurtika.
Hey Yusef, it's Michael here.
Yep, and I'm also joined by one chassis boik, Kieran. Kieran, say hi. Hey. So, team news. Harrison, kick us off. What's been going down in Body Narrow?
Foam, more foam, and ordering foam.
Nice.
And spending money.
As always.
Money came in, money goes out. Like, as soon as you can see it.
Take it right.
Yeah.
Nice. Exciting?
I think so. I mean, the foam's not here yet, but it should be good.
How confident are you that once you get the mould CNC'd, you're actually going to be able to lay the carbon up properly?
Like, 6% of the time, I'm confident, but then 100% of the time, I'm confident.
I get that.
So, like...
Can you make sense, please?
So,
once you've done the epoxy, it'll be good.
60% of the time he's 100% confident.
Yeah.
What's not to get?
What's not? Well,
Perfect math.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like, you know, once you get the mold made, it should be fine. As long as we don't crawl inside vacuum bags and don't seal it right or incorrectly mix it.
You'll have to try and stop me.
Poison the technicians with polyester fumes.
Because that does happen.
All viable options, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Kieran.
Hello.
Team news.
Team news.
Chassis.
Chassis team news.
Not
much. I think one of my members died, but he's good.
One of your members died?
Yeah, pretty much.
Please tell more.
Just like went off the map for a wee bit. It was like kind of important work. But
name names, name and shame.
Nah, I can't
this
do that.
This podcast is all
about pointing fingers.
Yeah.
And ousting team members.
Taking names and making people pay for the things that they're not doing.
War crimes.
Pay for their sins.
Can't afford slackers in the team. There's shit to be doing.
We're a very
sorry for my
community.
Language. Apologies.
How dare you?
Bleep that.
Kids listen to this.
This is supposed to be a family show.
Family friendly.
Yeah, no, but it's just like there's a lot of important work, but I mean, everybody's feeling the pressure with exams coming up, so it's difficult to sort of get people to get people to drive, yeah, you make a bad pun about that in the last podcast. That was...
Whoa, hit the brakes, Cameron.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. No, pass? Can I pass?
Well, you put that foam down, you're going to ruin the audio.
Yeah.
It's absorbing the echoes.
More than it already is. Am I right, guys? Mark! But, it's just when we get all this, these silly exams out of the way.
Yeah.
Then we can focus on proper work. Real USEV work.
Real engineering. Great new channel.
That's true. Have quality content.
I want to get paid for that shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a great moment to remind me to mention our sponsors of this podcast, Coilcraft. For all your sunglass needs.
Give it up for Coilcraft.
They're UV rated.
They are UV
Are they?
rated.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Wow.
There's a sticker to prove it.
The more you know.
Also inductors.
That
they make on the side.
They do.
Yeah.
They do also do inductors on the side. That is true.
Oh dear.
So I'm currently looking at Engineering Insight from the University of Strathclyde. It's significantly less impressive now that I realise that this is an internal magazine by the University of Strathclyde.
By the university? For the university.
Yeah.
Important.
It's all about student experience.
On page 21, so really like up there in the
I mean, it's
in the
like
importance of
almost first page, right?
It's
2 point first.
2 point first.
I mean,
it's so cool.
It's a 25-page document. But on page 21, student success. Strathclyde students compete against teams from 24 countries in the Shell Eco Marathon. Now, I think this is unfair, right? Because it says from 24 countries, but obviously, as you all know, we were at Shell Eco Marathon Europe, which is specifically for European countries. Now I know there was countries outside of Europe going, but there's also like three other competitions that Shell put on with a whole bunch of other countries. So I think really, it shouldn't say 24 countries. It should say teams from around the globe, because that sounds more
The
impressive.
Earth is flat.
You know that joke?
Teams from around the disc.
The Flat Earth Society. It's like, so we have members of the Flat Earth Society all around the globe. Yes.
But yeah, Shell Eco Marathon. How the application phase 1 was due a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, we
passed.
You passed.
Yeah, we got it. Phase
passed.
1.
Woo!
Phase 1's finito.
Congrats, guys.
Boy, we had
One step.
had a little
closer.
discussion earlier on the whiteboard over there. Using that to sort of like get the right flow chart for how we're going to do the video for phase 2.
Nice.
So
Keep it a
voiceovers
secret.
and
Keep it
all
a
that
secret.
stuff.
You know, it's not. It's too prime time for this podcast.
All
We
I
don't
can
want
say
the
is
other
it will be
teams to
lit.
know our secret weapon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Money. Primarily.
I was actually I got an exclusive interview with Martin earlier,
Oh yeah?
and he said that you do indeed have some money,
Yes.
We do.
which that's exciting.
But it's like parceled out.
It's like you got some money from the alumni. Shout out to the alumni. They've done
Shout out to the alumni, actually.
they've done
They're
great stuff
real.
for us.
They will be
Does this count as one of their 2 shoutouts per quarter?
I suppose it does. This is social media.
Is this per quarter? What did you say? Per
There's 2 shoutouts on social media, Facebook or
Yeah,
Twitter
let's do
or
that.
something.
Let's
per quarter.
Mark.
per
let's-
quarter.
Per quarter.
Let's
Nice.
just do the alumni fund show just now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
big props to the alumni fund, giving
for-
giving you guys how much money? Did
Thanks,
you give?
guys.
$2,500.
£2,500.
Might have to bleep that. Can you say that?
Is that
Maybe
Oh,
they
man.
gave us a bunch of stuff
They
so that
give
we can enhance student experience.
Yeah,
Here at
and
USEV.
so obviously that means you're going to have lots of different things planned. Obviously, primarily it's going to be going to some sort of
Events.
competition.
Yeah, so it goes fully to we are only really allowed to use it for taking to events, getting us there,
Yeah,
whether it's accommodation we need or just helping us out get there.
So of course you've got the Shell Eco Marathon, which is in London. However, we're not sure if you're going to be going to that yet. Obviously, you've got to get through the application process.
Yeah,
but the
of course.
hope is that you'll at least
Hopeful.
Yep.
the hope is you'll at least make it to the Challenger event,
Yeah.
which is in Paris.
Well, I think
It's
Or
unconfirmed.
it was in
Unconfirmed
Paris
just now.
last year.
The
Yeah.
rumor is Islamon.
could be
likely-
Not on the track, but like on a small track next
so
to it.
it's at least it's likely to be in Europe as opposed to in the UK,
Yes.
mainland Europe, which is obviously going to be super expensive. So having this extra money, beautiful,
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Love it.
helpful for sure.
because it means that more people can go, and you don't have to be exclusive.
Well,
to
we're,
only
we're
people
still
that can afford
limited to how many people we can have on the team,
Yeah, obviously.
but it means that it's sort of a bit more comfortable. We don't have to worry about that as much. So thanks, Alumni Fund. Great guys.
Yeah.
Really, really well help us. Also, we've got the van coming in like an hour or so.
Oh, less than that.
Because,
Like 45 minutes or less.
Nah, they said they were coming at like 6.
It left at like 30 minutes ago, dude.
Yeah, no, but you gotta pick it up in like, it doesn't matter. But it's like,
It's coming.
that's
it's on
all
its way.
coming from the Alumni Fund.
Yeah.
Because they're coming over so we can get the car into the van so we can take it. Where are they taking it?
They're going to Rothscythe as the university.
Rothscythe.
Rothscythe.
Babcock. Visiting
Rothscythe.
Rothscythe. It's okay because I have a pass as I'm not a local.
English is not his first language, ladies and gentlemen.
It's American.
American is.
But yeah, so they're we're basically showing off as we do
Yeah,
here at University of Strathclyde Eco-View team.
It's
what's the?
I think it's like a family day for Babcock, and Strathclyde University has invited us to go along to it with Strathclyde Uni.
nice.
So a couple of representatives such as Martin and Cameron,
Yeah.
they've been working so hard on PowerPoints.
Oh really?
They're really
So
nice.
are they-
They're
are they
doing
nice
presenting. Yeah, they're
pres-
presenting.
Oh
So,
wow, okay. That's quite big.
yeah, and they'll have their car to show off. So it's sort of like just trying to get more awareness. We were talking to someone. Who was we were talking the other day, and we were like, oh yeah, we'd do the University of Strathclyde Eco Vehicle. It was last night, wasn't it? Josh, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Josh.
And he said
Not
he's like
not the Josh.
not the Josh, not the one and only.
My cousin's boyfriend, Josh.
Your cousin's boyfriend
Yeah.
Josh.
And
Yeah.
and he was like, oh yeah, I heard of you, Sev. And we were like, Yes.
Getting the name out
Gotcha.
there.
Hell
Got
yeah.
strong brand identity.
Yeah. So it's just growing that.
Key fact: he's a lawyer and not in engineering. So that's
He can help us with
Wow,
our
that's pretty good though.
copyright claims.
What is the team's USP? You know,
I don't know what that means.
unique,
original selling
What?
proposition.
unique
Point?
selling point.
Original.
Could be. Works. It fits.
Original doesn't start with U. It
Unique.
starts with O.
You say original.
Original selling.
Maybe.
Awesome.
Unique selling point. USP.
What is Strathclyde? Well, what is
What is the team's USP?
what is USEV's?
Efficient, enjoyable, effective.
Is our motto,
Golf
but our
clap,
USP.
I tried to get it changed this year to student run, student led, and student built.
That's
But-
nice. That's better. I like that.
But
It's pretty good.
Martin shot that one down. So
Just take out the student and then it's
run, built, designed, or whatever.
Led. What?
hello.
Yeah.
Built. You said built?
Yeah, I
You said
said
built at the end.
run and led are the same thing. So
You really need
run,
to work on
built,
this
and
model,
design. I
dude.
think that's what it is.
No, run, design, build rather than run, build, design because you don't design it after you build it,
Okay,
you madman.
Okay.
Jeez.
Design
See,
as
it's
you
these
go.
little these little insights that only a true master of engineering can.
You need to work on your pitch.
Far,
so
you know.
Yeah, you're still in training, boy.
Engineering training. That's
Engineer
that's
in
the
training.
correct term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
EIT.
Yeah. EIEIO.
Yet. Yeah.
Our unique selling point would be that we are fully independent as students, and we run fully off our own sort of initiative. We
And,
don't need no handouts.
For an investor, what sort
Apart
of-
from the investors that want to give us handouts,
We-
What-
I retract
we
my
attend-
statement.
We attend lots of events throughout the year,
Uh-huh.
such as in September we went to Go Northeast, which was a big opening event for a road in Aberdeen. And we also are going to this thing in Babcock tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'll hopefully be going to All Energy next year, which we went to this year.
Yeah.
And of course, the big one, the Shellyco Marathon.
Of course.
We went to go to that.
We also go to as many functions within the uni, open days, fairs, sort of getting the general
So
public in.
if I were
prospective
to
students, is that how you'd say it? Prospective students, like people coming from schools that want to.
if I were
maybe
to
study here.
donate, say a sum of money,
A sum, that's quite generous. Thank you.
some money. Could I get my name on this year's?
I think it's
card?
possible,
Yes.
and I think we can fight for your case.
We
I
don't
like
have
that.
any individual investors, but we do have companies, and I would assume it would apply the same.
Could I get like insev Craig?
Could
on
do.
it?
Yeah.
You should come up with a logo, so we can just
You
have
need,
the logo.
you need an individual personal logo,
yeah,
like
I
a
like that.
signature, but like
an IPL for short.
Or maybe it could just be sponsored by the Insev podcast.
Could be. Oh, we need a
merch.
Bitcoin code, so that you
Yeah,
can send money.
Yeah.
So we need to build our website. Of
and a
course.
SoundCloud. Is that-
SoundCloud, of course.
Um, we
Patreon.
need-
Patreon is a great one.
Yeah. We need what we actually need though as a podcast is intro and outro
Mugs, coffee
music.
mugs, of course.
do we have a green
music.
screen
So we
just
can-
like have any background?
We
Yeah.
don't film this.
Pay for a green screen and we'll start filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Face reveals if. I think that Kieran, you should sing some music just now, and that can be our intro music.
Intro?
Yeah.
At like halfway through the podcast.
Yeah, but we can just
Yeah,
like cut
catchy
it,
jingle.
cut it and paste
You want
it.
me,
You
you
know?
want me to sing just now?
Yeah.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Gotta get a beat going.
I've forgotten the rest of the words.
Excellent. There we go. Intro done. Golf clap.
Thank you. what the our viewers can now do is mash that up and then
Yeah.
put a sick
Remix.
beat over it.
Yeah, and then we'll
then
use
we will
that
lay
as
that,
yeah. I like it. I mean, so moving away from team news, obviously, I heard there were some events that happened on a specific Monday night.
I'm
so
sure a lot happened on Monday night,
so
Craig.
for those people that can't see, Kieran has a whole bunch of gashes on his hand,
A full body
collarbone,
cast.
face, and I heard that he had a black eye at some point as well. Kieran, what happened?
Don't know, but I apparently heal extremely well. It's been 4 days and I'm in full repair, even
long-
after my full body cast.
The long and short of it is, Kieran won a fight with a very angry, aggressive metal fence.
Yeah.
Nice.
It snuck up on me.
Uh-huh.
It was hiding in a bush, and I ran into that bush.
And what sort of a role model do you think you are to the younger members of the team?
I just think that we should put an age restriction on this podcast.
It's family
so
friendly.
we can keep it as family, what's that word? Family friendly as possible.
Kieran is a confidence role model. He was confident enough to take on that fence when that fence was insulting him and his family. And he took on that fence.
Yeah,
and
you
won.
tell that fence.
I told that fence.
Yeah.
I told it. And
I heard that later in the night you were in a rabbit run. Is this true?
yeah, I mean, I had to get the whiskey somehow. and
the whiskey.
that's where the whiskey was.
With the rabbits.
Yeah, it was with the
It
rabbits.
was in their bottle. The water feeders.
Yeah. I mean, it was Mel's rabbits, so that would make sense. But yeah, it was actually my whiskey, if you think about it, because I gave it to Mel, and all I was doing was just
Taking it back.
Recovering it.
yeah, recovering
It was a clandestine
couple sips, a
espionage
wee
mission.
dram.
Yeah.
think-
Okay.
I think it's safe to say that I did not deserve the 4 slaps that I had administered by Mel.
I think that's arguable. But
possibly.
and then
Possibly.
later on, so this all happened at 10 o'clock in the evening on Monday.
You gotta start early. Great.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
When I first heard the story, I assumed that it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something, and Melanie had every right to be slapping you in the face to get out of her flat. You were punching fences at 10 o'clock.
I never said I punched the fence. I just kind of rugby tackled it.
I can't believe that by 10 o'clock you were that
Past it.
past it, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, props to the West Brewery, that's all I can really say.
And
I mean,
we'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors.
The West Brewery. It's £6 for a stein of Oktoberfest. It is worth going. What are you doing? Oh my god.
I'd like for the purposes of the tape, I'd like to have it known that Harrison has taken a brewdog out of the fridge.
The technicians are still in the building. So,
4:45 on a Friday. sorry to
that's how the events
timestamp.
of Monday begun.
Sorry to timestamp this episode. Wow. Yeah, and then I heard that on Monday afternoon you were found passed out on a couch in a living room smelling like vomit due to the milk that has been left in your fridge for how long?
It was not the fridge, it was the countertop.
It was about 2 weeks.
It was just left on the counter.
So it went
They were like, that's not safe to be in the fridge. That's going to smell the fridge. So we took it out of the fridge and smelled the whole flat. Yeah, we really wanted to throw it, but it was kind of a dick move considering it was just like a block of cheese at that point.
Whose milk was it?
Our milk.
Nice.
So it went out okay, the 10th. And this was like
The 20th?
19th? 20th?
Possibly.
It was the 20th, yeah. It was bad. So it was bad.
Yeah. I thought that we should just leave it at Mel's door. I thought that'd be good.
That would be good.
That's
too.
like a trade for the whiskey.
Or just
thanks to
try
whiskey,
you
here's some
pour it
milk.
through the letterbox.
Other people do live
you
in the
push it
building.
through.
Yeah.
Other people do live in the building, so it's probably for the best that you didn't do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
wow. Yeah, sounds eventful anyway. Glad I wasn't there though, that's for sure.
Me too, Craig.
So how was your week, Craig, podcast host?
Oh
Craig,
man.
we heard that you have some sort of defense mechanism now.
Yes.
Sorry, what?
Some sort of inanimate object which you can use to repel spears and
Oh,
swords.
wow, yeah. About that. So last week I came in to the lab.
Shortly before the insev #1
Yeah.
podcast was.
This is
recorded.
our second live recording.
Second anniversary. Week
Yeah.
anniversary.
It's a live
Oh,
recording
guys,
coming
You're gonna make me cry.
from the insev lab. But yeah, so last time I was down, we cut up a bunch of wood, we screwed a metal handle onto it, which I think was taken from the old handle of the car.
Year, yeah.
Which
Was it handle
I felt
1 or 2? Well, I mean, the handles are on the car.
No,
It
it
was-
was,
it was-
I think
it was the first
messed up.
attempt.
It was like edition 3 or 4. We had like 10 attempts at making handles last year.
That's very true.
But yeah, so we
It was
screwed some of
very
those
handy.
on. Extremely handy. And it made a Roman shield. And it has been painted by Carleith Primary School. And it looks fly AF, I'd say. Big fan.
Big thanks to our sponsors, Carly's Primary.
Carleith Primary School for painting me a Roman shield. Unfortunately, I don't get it back until they finish learning about the Romans, but that's a Christmas.
You never really stop finishing learning about the
It's fine. I'm going to get the shield back. It's going to be great. Super excited.
Yeah.
Do you
Um,
intend to invade anywhere?
I was thinking that I would quite like an island.
Okay.
So there's an island just off the coast of Oban called Carrera, and I think I'm going to take that. It has a
Carrera.
population of 1, and then a few sheep.
this is after you invade.
After I invade, it will have a population of 1.
Clean it up.
Yeah, yeah.
It would have a population of 2, but something might happen to remove that.
To
original
remove the other
population.
person. Yeah, I get that. But no, apart from that, I've been writing a paper, doing a literature review
Anything
about.
interesting?
Yeah, so it's been about bluff body wake modes.
Excuse me?
So bluff bodies
Yes.
are objects
Yeah.
that are not streamlined.
Okay.
So they have a wake, which is the recirculation region of the air. So as the air goes over the body, it creates a big area of low pressure behind it, which is normally what you would call wake drag or form drag. And this recirculation region has a bunch of different frequency modes as it oscillates. I don't know if you know the von Karman
Yes.
frequency things
Von
where
Karman
they
vortex
got like
sheets.
they got like little vortex sheets that like do things, and I'm demonstrating with my arms, but you know.
Cool. We'll get an animation. Great.
And yeah, so they have certain modes, and my PhD is looking at ways to excite these modes to hopefully reduce the drag. So I was doing a little write-up this week on previous literature for Jaguar Land Rover.
Oh, nice.
Because they did a whole bunch of experiments, and they were all shit.
That's a shame.
Yep. So I was writing that up, which is pretty fun. And I don't know, they're probably going to make me sign an NDA for this at some point. So that
Wow.
Until then.
until then, I can talk about it because I've not signed shit. But yeah,
We're gonna have to stop having you in the podcast.
I know, right? But no, it's quite exciting because Harrison showed me a little paper earlier this week from some crazy guys at MIT had used dielectric barrier discharge actuators to make a plane fly 60 meters without any moving parts, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
So it's like, put some high voltage into some copper, ionize some air, fling it out the back of your plane, boom.
Flying.
Pretty mental.
That's pretty mad.
It won't work at high altitudes though, so it's completely useless.
Well, you need air to ionize, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And at high altitude, there ain't no air. So yeah, Reddit got very excited about it. But I'm here to tell Reddit that they're idiots.
We're gonna give you something.
A real
to be
master of
excited
engineering says, Reddit, you're stupid.
Yeah, basically it won't work at high altitude, but it's still pretty cool to see just like cool applications of what I'm going to be doing for the next few years.
Nice.
But yeah, been a productive week.
Cool. Well, I think that's that definitely. Sorry, we've talked a lot on this podcast. We've mentioned quite a few
Now the
topics.
techies are gone.
This is oh, it's time. Hang a minute.
I do not condone alcohol drinking on this
Mark.
podcast.
So,
I think this is a
big
good place
thanks
to
to our
end.
sponsors, Brewdog.
We need to get some sponsorship for this. We also need to get some more people listening. I think our last podcast had a total of 4 listens.
I was one of them.
I was one of them, and Harrison was one of them.
Harrison was not one of them.
I was not one of them.
Did you not listen to it?
Not yet, 'cause I couldn't find it on Reddit.
It has 4 upvotes.
Well, I upvoted it.
Oh right, okay. Well, that's what I'm.
Cheryl listened to it today, or part of it, in our dynamics lecture.
Serious?
Yeah.
She gets a shout out and everything in the last one.
Exactly.
Shout out in this one as well. Jeez.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe once we get into a bit better of a routine, we could actually like tell people that we're doing it. That'd be fun.
We've already started telling people.
They can watch our back catalog.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
we're gonna make a note. We're gonna give them something to binge.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna bring up the next board meeting. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Not board meeting and full team meeting.
But
Get
yeah, I
it
mean,
over.
I don't think that it's very sustainable for me to be able to come in here every week. But we can sort something out with the
that'd be
power
fun.
of the internet. I would like to keep doing this.
And Discord.
And Discord, yeah. I'd like to keep doing this. But yeah, so we're going to wrap it up today. That was the 3 of us rambling about utter garbage, as per usual.
Always a lot.
That's insev for you.
Yeah. See you next week.